Hello everyone, this is going to be my last video for 2015, so it does feel a little bittersweet filming this. It's been such a wonderful year, the highest of highs but the lowest of lows, but I'm so happy that this year has come to an end and it's time for a little bit of reflection. But today I'm just going to share with you the best of December 2015, and there are a couple things in here I haven't mentioned before, even on Instagram or Twitter, so I'm really excited to film this episode. So we're going to get started with my favorite new mask by a skincare brand that I never even had on my radar. This is the Colbert MD Illumino Anti-Aging Brightening Mask, and as you guys know, I love Clé de Peau's, SK2's, and Surratt's brightening masks. This one feels most like this Surratt, but a much thicker version, so it's a little easier to put on because Surratt is so thin and it has that really skin-like texture. It can be difficult for a first-time mask user to apply it correctly on the face, but this one is really nice because it has a really thick cellulose base, and I feel like it just is so cooling, it's refreshing, and my skin looks immediately brighter after I take off the mask, just like the other three that I just mentioned. But this one is unique because my skin looks even better after I get some sleep. So when I use this in the evenings, I'll watch an episode of TV. Right now I'm watching The Girlfriend's Guide to Divorce, which is actually really funny. Anyway, I went to sleep and then I woke up in the next morning and I was shocked because my skin looked so smooth and everything looked crystal clear. I have a lot of redness on my cheeks, but all of that was reduced. It comes in packs of 5, so I'll probably buy another box soon. The technology and the ingredients definitely justify the price of this mask. There is niacinamide, there is lactic acid, vitamin C, chamomile extract, vitamin E, hyaluronic acid. So this is definitely my favorite new mask of the winter. Now for the brand that's really won me over this month. The first couple times that I tried Troy Surratt products when they first launched at Barney's, I was just so drawn to the packaging of the lip products. But I will say that the rest of Troy Surratt's products have, I am just obsessed now. So I'll start with the liquid liner, which is actually a brush formula, and I really love Shiomura's brush tip eyeliner, but this liquid is amazing because it works really well on top of eyeshadow. I feel that alone it tends to smudge a little too much for me, but when I wear it with eyeshadow it doesn't budge. It's the most extraordinary thing I've ever seen because most products tend to perform the same whether you wear them below or above eyeshadow. However, this one performs the best on top of eyeshadow. So I'm really obsessed with this because it's easy to draw. I can actually use the brush tip between my lashes to tightline. This isn't the longest lasting formula to tightline, but it does work well and it doesn't irritate my sensitive eyes. Then the product that I love the most is actually his mascara. So I'm wearing it today, but of course I'm wearing false lashes on top because it looks better when I film. But in real life, I feel like this mascara makes my non-existent, very straight, very sparse Asian lashes look amazing. I'm not trying to say that my lashes are amazing. I'm just saying this mascara is incredible. Clé de Peau mascara, bye-bye. This is my new best friend, and it has a very small brush. It looks kind of like a corkscrew, and it is so easy to maneuver into the little corners of my eyes. I have very fine, very stubborn lashes, so it can be hard to reach them, but this gives me length because there are little microscopic fibers in this mascara, but it's still easy to remove with a cleansing oil. So I tend to use Tasha's or Shiomura's new one, the purple one, and I absolutely love this thing. It doesn't smudge, it doesn't flake, it doesn't irritate my eyes again. So I feel like this mascara I'm gonna have to just buy and give to everybody because it's so good. Also, I'm using the Raven color on my brows today. I mentioned in my Holy Grail or my best of 2015 beauty video that I had gone ahead and ordered the darker color after trying the brunette, and I think I love this even more. Since it's the same color as my natural eyebrows, it's much faster. I can use fewer strokes. I don't have to blend and work it as much into the brows. So Troy Surratt, you are my new best friend. I love your makeup, and now I'm going to try everything everything else. Now another lip product, and I mentioned these in my last video, the best of beauty episode, not the best of skincare. So these are the by Terry Terribly Velvet Rouges in the nude colors. So because I always show the red, because that is my favorite, I figured, okay, it's time for you guys to see the nude colors. Today you are looking at 1 and 2 mixed together in a slight, very subtle natural ombre look. So I'm wearing number 2 in the center of the lips, and I blended 1 on the outsides because I felt that 2 was a little too dark for this look on its own. And in general, I'm not a fan of darker lips, like dark browns and cappuccino colors alone aren't really my thing. But I think 1 and 2 look just amazing together. 1 is light on its own, but I can still wear it with a little heavier eye makeup and a little extra eyeliner. I think it looks great. Most of you know by now that my lips are ultra dry and ultra sensitive, and a lot of you have the same problem. The majority of liquid matte lipsticks don't work for me because they accentuate flaking or cause flaking, so these are as good as it gets. So by Terry really does justice with her Terribly lipstick line and lip color range, so I highly recommend them. They also make a lot of fun bright pinks and coral colors as well, so check them out on Beautylish. Now for a little bit of Urban Decay. So in my best of 2015 beauty episode, I included Makeup Forever as my favorite eyeshadows of the year. However, for the month of December, I really felt that Urban Decay's Gwen Stefani palette deserved the spotlight because, first of all, I've been wearing it non-stop. It is my new obsession. I love the packaging. It is the best compact in terms of quality that Urban Decay has ever created. From the details of the design to the construction itself, it's weighty, it's substantial, it's just beautiful. So because I love the palette so much, I wanted to walk you through my favorite colors. I'm kind of boring. I'm wearing a mix of Anaheim and Zone in my crease today, and I feel like they're just the perfect everyday mattes. Urban Decay's eyeshadows do kick up a lot more dust than I'm generally used to, and I would prefer it if they kicked up less dust, but it is what it is, and I do feel like the pigmentation is good enough to justify using them daily. I decided to try bath water in the inner corner today with this combination, and I do love the way it looks. The reason I mentioned bath water is because it is a very good dupe for Burberry's Gold Pearl eyeshadow, the wet and dry one that I absolutely love. My favorites from the palette though are Steady and Punk. I didn't realize that I would love Punk until I tried it on. It's a great alternative to black when you're creating a warm smoky eye, so I highly recommend this palette. Now for my favorite collection that MAC has done this entire year, I am a huge fan of Ellie Goulding, and although I'm not the type of person that really enjoys concerts, I have seen her in concert and she is perfection. I just love her energy, her voice, she's great live, and I was really impressed by her. So when I heard that MAC was coming out with this collection, I was overjoyed. I think that the best product from her collection is actually the Goodness Gracious lip glass. Or is it a lip glass? No, it's a plush glass. And this is the first plush glass that I've ever tried, and it works so well on top of lipsticks that tend to accentuate your lip lines. So I love wearing it with the Pat and Polish lip pencil in Rev. This is my first Pat and Polish experience as well, and first of all, I love the little logo. I think it's so cute with the rose gold color, but the thing is, this pencil, as much as I like the color, it does really accentuate my lip lines. But when I apply the plush glass on top of this pencil, it just smooths everything out like a dream, and it makes my lips look fuller. It's a super long-lasting and glossy combination, so I highly recommend this if you need a lip color, a natural lip color that's gonna last through a holiday meal or New Year's Eve out, especially if you're gonna be drinking. So I love this combination. It's just so beautiful and so wearable, and as much as I love the lipsticks and the palettes from her collection, I think Ellie Goulding's lip products are the best. Last but not least, we're going to wrap up with the hair today. So I've been trying to take better care of my hair because I really want it to be long again. After bleaching it to about here, year, I have struggled with maintaining its health, and of course I do heat style my hair, but luckily T3 doesn't cause nearly as much split end damage as my other hair tools that I've used in the past. What I've noticed though is that my hair looks visibly brighter, and it also doesn't get as oily in the roots ever since changing my shampoo. So I was using the Japanese brand 3. When I switched to Orbe, not only does this smell really nice, but it just makes my hair color more vibrant. So I haven't had my hair color done in months, but it still looks quite red, and it looks much better in person, I think. The shampoo and mask for beautiful color makes a huge difference, and I feel like my hair is bouncier, it responds better to styling, and I also use this split end sealer from Orbe as well, from the same line, and it also is really nice, but I think for the money, these two are the best in the entire range. I love the embossed logo. It just feels luxurious, and just the architectural design of the packaging. It's so memorable and so unique. Some of you might be wondering why I don't use the conditioner. I feel like because my bleached ends are really dry, the mask is way more helpful, and because I wash my hair every other day, even though these products are expensive, I don't go through them as fast as I used to when I washed my hair every day. And that is a wrap for this video. So thank you so much for watching this December favorites video, since it is my last video of 2015. I hope you all have a safe and wonderful end to the year, and I'll see you in 2016. Bye.